Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It is November the 15th, 2024, and it is time to go to work. You may not tell, I'm not in any Canada Post where as of 12:01 Eastern Standard Time, the Canadian Union of Postal Workers went on strike, and so I'm going to walk the picket line. So I thought I might bring you along on day one, and you can see what it's all about. And yeah. It's not a situation we want to be in 5 weeks before Christmas, but negotiations have broken down and both sides are quite far apart. So this is where we are right now. So let's get to the picket line. So far we've got a few people there, and then there's another tent set up at the other side. We're at Moncton in Dieppe at the Dieppe plant. And it is currently 0 degrees. We're getting a little bit of snow. We're getting a bit of rain, and that's what we're expecting today.
We get on the roof.
See, we got the fire going now. Got a few more people here. We're still early in the morning. You can see us out in front of the Dieppe sign. Nobody's come across the line just yet. 3 hours in, barrels are going. Nobody's crossed the lines. We've had some honks, some support along the way. It's gonna be a long day. It's cold. You can see snow on the ground. You can see our French and English. Yes. This is Wes, and we're on picketing. We're striking together.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. We just finished our first 8-hour shift. How exciting was it?
It was just the most exciting thing ever.
All right. We'll see you again later. Well, that certainly was an unexpected intro to my Friday video. Normally, Friday videos start with me saying, welcome to, and the weather, and let's talk about the cards that arrived in the mail this week. Of course, this day started off a little different with Canada Post and the postal unions coming to an impasse so far in the negotiations. So the Union of Postal Workers has gone on strike as of 12:01 Eastern Standard Time on the 15th of November. And so for the last 8 hours, I have been on the picket line. Now I'm home. I can show you what arrived in the mail this week. Not a whole lot, but some things have arrived in the 4 days that we did have mail. An advisory, if you are outside the country and you're trying to mail something either to me or to someone else within Canada, at this point in time, nothing is coming in and nothing is going out, so I can't respond to anybody's beautiful mail that has come into me so far. I can't select cards for post crossing to mail off to anyone because they aren't going anywhere. The best thing that I could probably do is catch up on a little bit of my correspondence by creating the postcards, decorating the postcards. I might do another You Choose decorating video coming up in the future as we wait, and then they will be ready to go as soon as we're back to work. But until then, I'll show you what did arrive this week. And if you're finding my channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe, you like, leave positive comments, you share with other people, put the notification bell on, and if you're feeling stressed about Canada Post and its workers being off because we're getting closer to Christmas or Black Friday or all the other things, I want to apologize, but I don't want this channel to be that place where you spew negative comments about us if that's how you're feeling. We are trying to get back to work, and I probably will do some more videos talking about the differences about what Canada Post maybe is offering to us and what we are looking for, and maybe even talk a little bit about the history of the Canadian Postal Union and some of the benefits that have come from previous labor stoppages. I think that there's some stuff in there that maybe you guys might be interested in. All right, but for now, let's get to the mail that arrived. The first one is an official post crossing card, and we have this way here. And this one comes from China, and it says, hope you like this card of the glance at autumn in the Palace Museum as well as the 2024 Hong Kong Olympic delegation stamp. So there is the stamp, really cool, for the Paris Games this year. So thank you so much for that. And it is signed by Stuart, so thank you, Stuart. The next official card is this one, comes from Russia, and it comes from Katya. It says she is sending this postcard of the city of St. Petersburg. This is her favorite city, and she dreams of moving there someday. And there is the stamp. And Katya, I agree, St. Petersburg is one of the most beautiful cities. I have yet to cross that off my bucket list. Maybe one day I'll get a chance to go there, but having seen the architecture and studied some history and all the other things that go along with St. Petersburg, it would be fascinating to one day go and visit it. So thank you for that. That is it for my official cards that have come in. So let me get to some of the surprises and the direct swaps that I did get. This first one, a World Postcard Day, as I slip up there. This comes from Susie in Texas. She says she's 19 years old. She's at college studying nursing, and she found my channel randomly and instantly wanted to try out postcrossing, and she's loving collecting stamps too. I love watching your videos, and I hope you had a great vacation as well. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Our vacation was fabulous, and if you get a chance to watch those cruise videos, you can see some of the things that we did while we were away. And I want to thank you for the channel, or for watching the channel, and for sending a postcard. And I'm so glad that you've tried post crossing and are really enjoying it, and that you're into stamp collecting. All sorts of wonderful things that I promote on this channel, and will continue to do so. The next card comes from Kristen in Texas, and she got to go to meet up in California, so she sent me this one here. It was in Anaheim. Look at all the people that attended. Some really cool stamps to represent them too. There's the postage stamp, the forever stamp. So thank you, Kristen, and that is Kristen's really cool stamp. So anytime I see that on the card, I know it's coming from her. I really like the graphics on it too. Nice looking card. All right. Speaking of meetups, here's a Halloween meetup card from Vienna. This one comes from Carl, or maybe it comes from Christian. Both Christian and Carl in Austria sent me meetup cards. One says greetings from a private meeting in Vienna, and the other one says best wishes. And there are the stamps and the correlating cancellations. Really nice, guys. Really appreciate you guys continuing to send me cards from your trips and your meetups. Love it. The next thing is an item that came in an envelope, and this envelope comes from Monty and Violet in Saskatchewan. Love the old stamps. Monty always does a great job of putting vintage stamps on his cards and decorating them all up. And inside, he sent a letter that says, I'm sending you a few cards for your collection. I've had these best wishes postcards for a while. They were part of a postcard haul that he had in the summer of 2023. I'd put them away and I'd forgot about them until a couple of days ago. The Dubrovnik card I found a couple days ago at a thrift shop in Saskatoon. I hope it brings back good memories of your vacation. So let me show you the cards he's talking about. First, the Best Wishes map card of Canada. These are really cool. I haven't seen these before. So these are Prince William of Wales and Catherine Middleton. So this is the wedding wishes. So how special is that? Best wishes. So you could send, these cards could be sent off for the prince and princess's wedding. Just a way to wish them great life, happy wedding, happy life back in the day. And so they've been around since then. So these are kind of neat cards from 2011. The other one he talked about is this Dubrovnik Croatia card. And yes, it brings back amazing memories. We walked all along this wall, all around the whole old city. It is such an amazing city. It was the jewel, if you will, of our trip. Loved it so much. So to see this, and to see that it ended up in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and now it's ended up in Moncton, and one day it will end up in someone's mailbox at some other point on the planet. It's amazing. You can share those experiences. The last thing that I have to share is our weekly limerick from Stephen in Australia. This is the card he put it on. This is Fairy Tale Limericks number 20. And it says, "Of marriages mixed I have heard, but a feline espoused by a bird. I'm sure it can't last for a bird's cat repast, and really the idea is quite absurd." So a bird and a cat getting together and spending a lifetime together. It might be possible, but don't take off the cat because the bird might become lunch depending on the size of the bird. So yeah, that's where we're at. Those are the great mails that have arrived this week. The great mails, that doesn't even sound right. You can see that my mind is buzzing a little bit. I have yet to really have a meal yet today. We had some donuts and coffee dropped off at the picket line, thanks to one of the other unions. And so I've had a donut, I've had a few Timbits. I don't drink coffee, so I didn't have any of that yet. It is time for me to warm up a little bit because it has been raining. It was really icy this morning too when I went off to the picket line. That snow turned to rain, and we had a big fire, as you saw, growing in the different sections around. And I went with the strike captain, Jennifer, and we drove around too at one point in time and dropped off pallets of wood for the other groups to burn. We got some tents that were donated by some of the local unions. And yeah, it's shaping up to be something. I don't know how long this will last. Fingers crossed that a resolution comes quickly and we can get back to picking up little kids' Christmas cards, delivering letters to Santa, delivering all those presents that people will probably be ordering on Black Friday. All those things are coming up. And the longer we are out on strike and our negotiation isn't reached between the corporation and the employees, the worse it is for everybody. So I understand that there are some people that will be very upset that we aren't running. There will be some people that says it has no effect on my life. I get all my bills emailed to me these days. I don't use Canada Post at all. Our parcels, I don't do a lot of parcels. I don't like flyers. You know, there's always a negative side of it. But there are truly people that do depend on the services of Canada Post that are in remote areas in this country. Canada Post goes everywhere. And if you order a parcel and maybe it was coming through FedEx or UPS or one of the other delivery services, Amazon, well, they don't all go to those remote places. They send their parcels to us and we deliver them for them. So some of those people are going to be greatly affected. People that, small businesses that depend on us, seniors that depend on still getting their checks delivered by mail, not directly deposited, depend on us. And we want to get out there and do our jobs just as much as people want us to be doing our jobs, but we want to make sure that we continue to be treated fairly. And there are some issues in a company this size that need to be resolved. So hopefully it will be done quickly. That is it for right now. Tomorrow I will be doing a live stream. I am thinking it is not going to be at 12 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time, but at 11 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time. So 1 hour earlier than I normally do it. And it might be from the picket line. So that's kind of what I'm looking at doing. Yes, we are picketing on the weekends. The plant is a 24/7 operation. So there's got to be picketers there around the clock every day of the week. So we have a mandate to man the lines. And so either tomorrow or Sunday, I am back on the lines there. And so every couple days, every other day I'm on the picket line. But tomorrow might be a back-to-back day because today everybody was on the picket. All right, that gives you a little update on what's going on here work-wise, what's going on here mail-wise, and to let you know I'm still okay, and I appreciate all the support that you guys give me. So thank you so much, and have a magical week. Like, follow? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?